Tushar Gupta, should I start with you? Let me start with you, Tushar Gupta. Even as someone who supports the BJP, will you agree that the government has been caught napping? That for the last 4 days, we were seeing this chaos unfold right in front of our eyes, and we saw the government do nothing, sit quietly, just wait and watch till it climaxed today.
Well, Shreya, you are right. The government is guilty of not micromanaging Indigo Airlines for the last 18 months. The government is guilty of not micromanaging how Indigo hires its pilots for the last 18 months. It's very clear. The DGCA notified the rules in January 24. All other carriers obliged. Indigo was caught napping. Indigo did not do it. Today, Indigo wants to discuss with the government, wants to rules have a partial reversal. All that is fine. But yes, the government is guilty of not micromanaging Indigo. For the future, I think, if any such rules are notified, the government should get into the business of micromanaging such carriers. Because what has happened today is that an airline scheduled, confirmed, and booked flights they had no intention of flying. They actually asked the passengers to reach the airport, let the delay be of a couple of hours, which eventually became 24 hours. And 24 hours later, they're telling them, oh, the flight is cancelled. Why is it cancelled? Because the rosters are not prepared. Now, are we to believe that a carrier which holds a 60% market share in the Indian market could not prepare a tweak roster for the last 24 months? We can't. And therefore, yes, the government is guilty of not micromanaging the Indigo carrier. Yes.
Tushar, for a moment, I thought you were being sarcastic because it is not the government's job to micromanage anything, especially not the aviation sector that doesn't essentially even come under the government.
What is the solution, Shreya? No, Shreya.
The solution was, Tushar Gupta, if on November 1st you saw chaos, videos were going viral like mad. What is your machinery doing? What is the DGCA doing? Do they have ears and eyes? If they have ears and eyes and a mouth, they should have spoken up and said, all right, Indigo has created a massive mess. This is looking like a complete disaster. Let us step in. If they think they cannot implement the pilot rules, the new pilot rules on November 1st, let's just give them some time. Now, there's a big question mark on whether Indigo should be treated specially or not. But the one thing I know, Tushar, is that passengers cannot be treated the way they have been treated.
Oh, absolutely. Passengers cannot be treated this way. And this is what surprises me, that why couldn't Indigo be upfront about its inability to serve the passengers? They could have flown whoever they could have cancelled whatever they could have, and they could have refunded the rest. The CEO came up with a statement an hour ago that we are going forward with the communication and refunds. I don't know what was very special about that. But the DGCA, at the end of the day, look, the DGCA can only advise the airlines. It cannot act on behalf of airlines. It cannot schedule the flights for them. It cannot cancel the flights for them, because that also sets a very dangerous precedent. Shreya, I'm not being sarcastic when I say that the DGCA should have micromanaged Indigo, because the kind of behavior Indigo has really displayed in the last 72 hours, it warrants micromanagement. I'm all for the government not being in the business of business, but if these episodes become common, the government will have to step in into micromanagement. There's no other solution.